Hello guys, we are back with another Pokemon Horizons video, and this time we will be talking about episode 63 and 64. I initially planned to do a compilation of this after the LIKO arc, quote unquote, is done, but episode 64 is so good and I'm very looking forward to episode 65, so I would love to do a video on that, on the sneak peek, what it's called, I forgot. Oh, the preview. But also I don't know how many episodes this LIKO arc is, and also it seems that it's not just the LIKO arc. It seems like we are getting to the finale or something, but it's getting more and more exciting as the episodes go on. I just want to share that this episode was uploaded in YouTube. However, there is no English subtitle, at least like official subtitles. It just the one I watch is just like the YouTube kind of like picking up the sounds subtitles thing, and so I have to watch it twice, and despite watching it twice it was so good. I have to watch it again. It's episode 64 is so good. I love it. So I don't know if there is another official Pokemon channel that has like official subtitles, but yeah, I just want to say this, and let's go for episode 63. Yeah, 63. So overall, this episode is pretty good. Naturally, the battle is the highlight of the episode. However, it is Grusha himself who dictated what will happen. It pretty much controlled the episode, both technically the past and the present him, if that makes sense. Before the episode aired, I didn't expect Liko to fail. However, watching the episode, it's clear that she will fail not because of her performance like how Roy did, but how Grusha is. Though before that, I want to talk about other things about the episodes. I just make it as quick as possible. So first off, it's so funny that Dot thought that she will die, and I honestly forgot that she is Gurmin, or in English she's Nidothing. Oh my god. Although of course Dot is not perfect and all, not very knowledgeable, sometimes I forgot that she is Nidothing. She sometimes goes like, oh, what is that Pokemon? Or like, oh, I don't know that Pokemon. When Nidothing is just knowledgeable about that and knowledgeable about the very basics, you know? There are many times where you don't feel like she is Nidothing, except when the scenes need it. Like the restaurant episode, like she's knowledgeable about the marketing, and like, oh yeah, that's because I am streamer, I know about it. And unless they explicitly say that, oh yeah, it's because she is a streamer, sometimes her skills are not there, you know? Okay, I think I went a little bit long there, but let's go into the, what's it called? The Cetadel skiing. It was very, very cute, and I really love that it showcases their personality, not just the human characters, but also the Pokemon. It's so fun. I also want to try it, you know, if I'm in the Pokemon world. And also a slight bit nitpick, I don't know, I dislike that these characters have like so many experiences, and they're like, oh, I want to share this experience with my Pokemon, and then like the second Pokemon did not experience it. Like, it's just like the starters. Like, I mean, I also love them, and also I understand in like our real world, like the animators, like it's so many characters, so many designs, it's so much work, but like it's the story. I'm kind of sad, like they forgot about them, like they also don't experience it. I don't like, aside from this development, like it's already bad enough, but like if they can also experience like what the characters want, like I want to bond with my Pokemon. It's just like what? That's also my problem in like the snow episode, like before Roy's gym, like before Rhyme, they just play, like literally. Like, I mean, if it's like Citadel, okay, maybe Kilowattrel is so big, so that's why, or like the size difference, or like, oh, only one person, one Pokemon, like two individuals, but like the snow, like why don't they play? And for example, like Hatcham, like she bait that two Pokemon, she appeared, but like why did they play, you know? I'm kind of frustrated a little bit. I also understand that there are limits in like the animators are in the studio. Though it was funny that they thought they were gonna fall off a cliff, but actually it's not. It's not a cliff at all. I also thought they were gonna. The angles do justice. We do see like, oh, we thought it's gonna be a cliff, you know. And then finally, in this moment, Grusha appeared. He's very judgmental. Judgmental, is that the right word? But he's toddler, is so cute. I don't know the name, but yeah. He didn't know that it was Roy and Dot and also Florigato and Terapagos who pushed Liko to do this, even though she didn't want that. And of course, he's so judgmental, if that's the right word, but yeah. So I didn't play the games, however, I do see a lot of people say that this flashback scene is not in the games at all. And the one thing that keeps going through my head is that there's a toddler that is following him right now? And yes, it is. It confirms it is. And I'm kind of scared. Like, it's so cute. Like, is that the one that is the big one, the evolved one? But I think it is not. Like, I think it's the cute one that follows. So I have another question. So did he catch two toddlers? And he's like, oh, that's one my first Pokemon. I don't want you to evolve and stay cute, you know. So he got two toddlers. Oh, I mean it's a Titan. He got a toddler and a Titan. Or a toddle? The smaller one is so cute. It's so happy. And Grisha has a soft side for it. So cute. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. And for once, they started off with their starter Pokemon. I've heard in the internet, in many groups and such, that Florigato has a type disadvantage against the Ice types, and it's better to have Hatchem to be used. And also in the episode, they also pointed this out, although they didn't say about Hatchem being better. But I am very excited about it. Oh, finally, we will get more Tebrim screen time and also more development. Especially that I have high hopes that, like in the episode that she evolved in, she beat up 3 Annihilates, I forgot the name, and also in like the Snow episode, like before Rhyme, like, she beat up those 2 Pokemon. Forgot the Frigibacks, I think, and I was so excited. Oh, she's so strong, and unlike Kilowattrel, who is, and also Wattrel before that, has little screen time. Like, oh my god! And Tinkatink, of course, she's pretty new and no battle except for the episode with Larry. But Hatchem is different. She has, but Hatchem showed something. But I'm so disappointed. Like, she got taken out so quickly. Like, oh my god, it's also bad. Like, I thought this will be a hope for the second Pokemon, but no. Okay, she's not taken out immediately, but she got out faster than I thought she will. I do commend, like, she stood up to the Titan. If that's Hatena, she will cry and maybe pass out. But of course, this shows that, oh, this is not Hatena, this is Hattrem. But I'm very, very disappointed still. In my opinion, she did better than Kilowattrel, but a slightly bit worse than Tinkatink. I think Tinkatink has a better performance out of the 3 of them. As for Florgato's battle, of course, it's good. It's brilliant. The plants are brilliant, though I kind of feel sorry for the Citadel that it has to watch the Titan like choke on flowers, the leaves. It is all sad. Like, does it watch every time, and I will feel bad making it sad, you know, if I play the game. And at the end, Liko lost. However, it is very, very close. Like, literally, I'm impressed, actually. However, Grusha being Grusha, he has a standard on a quite impossible to reach standard for a newbie, kind of a newbie, unless they are very passionate about getting stronger. But you know, Liko is not like that. Maybe Roy is, but not Liko to that extent that Grusha will want to have that power. And of course, she failed very sad and I have so many questions like what now? I'm hoping that you will get a rematch like Roy. However, I don't think that's gonna happen. But will she pass in another way? Like I've seen many people theorize that oh maybe Grusha will see what is happening with explorers and then oh I see now your what's it called? I see your drive now or something. I forget the word. Like I see your motivation now and pass you. That's kind of lame, honestly, but I can't think of the way that she will pass, especially what will happen in the episode 65. I have so many questions that I don't think like the quality of the Pokemon anime now is like this part. I don't think it's gonna be answered in a satisfying way or like mind-blowing way, I guess. Like it did in part 1. So overall, it's pretty good. The disappointing parts are what I mentioned. We see Grisha for us being Grisha, we see his personality, and as we've seen in this episode, it's obvious that Liko's failure is not entirely because of her, but because of Grisha. Although I don't agree with the sole reason he failed Liko, I honestly agree that he has a point, but I don't like that that's the only reason. But we can't do anything about it, and that we hope that we'll see more like regarding this, like what now about this terrestrial course, what will happen now. But before that, we'll see the next episode, we'll see the explorers, and we have to pause for the terrestrial course for now. So believe me when I say that episode 64 is so good. It's amazing. It's mind-blowing. I've had my expectations and I've heard many people theorize as well, like what will happen, but nothing compared to what happened in this episode. So first off, Agate has some screen time. Yay! Finally! I mean, it's quite small, but finally we got some Agate. It's not an Amethio, not a Sango, not a Spinel, not an Onyx, but Agate. Yay! Finally! I was expecting more screen time from her in this part, but still not, unfortunately. But yeah. So, picking up from the previous episode, Liko is sad that she failed the terrestrial course. I'm also sad, but what we are feeling is nothing compared to what Liko is feeling, and she's not focused right now. And of course, being her good friends, Roy and Dot noticed this and each give their own recommendations on what will they do now to cheer her up, with Roy being to climb that peak of Mount Nape, or I don't know, Glaciado, I think it's in English, and Dot being to take rest. And I mean, both are good, like really. And then they make her choose, and because she's not very focused now, she's kind of so still. But this time she decided that, oh yeah, let's go to the peak. Like, I mean, we're there, we're close. And of course, in their trek uphill, they lost her. Given Liko's current mental state, it's bound to happen. However, I'm confused. Like, did they hear the sound of the rock moving? Maybe Liko didn't. Like, she's not focused right now. But Roy and Dot, like, what? And maybe Florgato, Though I haven't gone to a place with snow, so I don't know if it muffled the sound. So let me know. Either way, at the same time, Amethio is tailing Spinel and he follows him in the snow. By chance or maybe by plan by Spinel, both Liko and Amethio met each other. Though I do say that it's kind of funny, like, did you see Amethio run? Like, it's kind of cute. Though I do love it. Like, I remember in the Galar Mine, Ludlow's quote, like, if you're searching for something, it means that you are also being found, It kind of applies to this also, But instead of seeing Spinel, Amethio saw Liko and being the, I don't know the word, but like who fulfills a mission kind of guy. Of course, he's like, oh yeah, I'm following Spinel right now, but also I have a mission to capture Terapagos. So maybe I set aside Spinel for now as much as I don't want to, but Terapagos is right here and let's go fight, As for the fight, I have mixed opinions about it. In one hand, I am glad that Liko is now strong stronger, and as mentioned in the episode, she's stronger now than compared to like episode 5, I think, like back in Roy's Island. And back then it was 2v1 and now just 1v1, and she's stronger now, which is true. And also not just because Sprigatito evolved into a Florigato, she also have more experience and she's getting good at making strategies in a fight. While on the other hand, which is kind of a Metheo POV, I kind of weirded out that he's kind of pushed into terrestrialization. Like before, he is toe and toe against Fried. I mean, Fried is holding him back, but you know what I mean. It's not because Ametheo is my favorite, but before, like, he's as strong as Fried. No. Sorry. He can at least put up a fight against Fried, even if he's holding back, you know? Kind of a little bit of challenge to him. Not very challenging, but like you can keep up with him, you know? Though, as I was watching the fight, I was like, Liko, use your terrestrial as well. The rules is just, it's only against other students. He's not students, you can use it. But after the episode, I read that, no, it cannot be used like to anyone, to anything. It's not just the students, but within the course. I forgot. Though, I've seen also many people that like, will they use terrestrial next week? The like episode 65? So, we just have to see. I mean, what would happen if she did? Like, will Grusha see it? And then like, oh my god, a terrestrial core student is using it. Or like, did Grusha see Ametheo using it? Like, you know, the sky will become dark. And afterwards, Spinel appeared with Umbreon, bringing the Requiem or the Eternal Blessing. This part alone makes the episode. Without this, it's not as good, in my opinion. There's so many reveals and there's so many questions with that reveal. The pink haze of the Requiem actually makes we think the Pokemon, we still don't know if it has any effect on the humans, but it makes the Pokemon wild, rabid, I forgot the word. And it also made Umbreon stronger, although of course it has side effect, but it one-shot Cerulege. And at that moment, I was waiting, oh, will he attack Ametheo next or Florigato? But it didn't. It's quite disappointing. Or also Liko, kind of disappointing, but it's kind of graphic for a Pokemon anime, I guess. And of course, Terapagos transformed, or before that, it was very angry, and then it destroyed the Requiem. Like, wow, we thought they kind of worked together, but no, it plans to destroy it or something, you know? What does it mean? Then after that, Spinel ran away and led them to a cave which trapped both Liko and Ametheo, and of course, many theories have appeared, and I will talk about it in the preview video. Because after all, this should have happened in like the Galar mine. I forgot the episode number, but it should have happened back then with Fried. But nonetheless, I am very excited about this. What will happen now? Like, of course, they're gonna be okay, but like, what will happen? What will we talk about? However, I just like to mention like the early part where they're running in the cave, and then Ametheo is like, go back, don't follow. And then it shows that although this is not 100% that because he cared about Liko or the well-being of an innocent, he just didn't want Liko to be involved in the explorer's inner affairs, and not just even the explorers, it's just him and Spinel. But after she insisted, Ametheo knew that he can't do anything about it and he just let her be. It also shows that he kind of respects her opinions, her decisions, you know? But that's not all. It's not just Spinel, Ametheo, and Agate who is in this episode. Sango and Onyx are also here. All of the members are here. And of course, the two of them are there to stop Roy and Dot from searching for Liko. As I've mentioned, I watched this in the YouTube without like proper subtitles. And when they transform, like the subtitles say that, oh, lesson time is over. And I was like, oh my god. And I feel so excited. Like, wow, that's such a cool line. And when I watched in a proper subtitles, it was not as good. They say, we're done playing students. Like, the first one is so much better. However, them transforming back to their explorer outfit, I'm sad since it indicates that these disguises won't last much longer now. I don't know about you, but I really love Sango's design right now. It's my favorite of her 3 designs so far. And when I see like the concept art or like disguises of the explorer, I was so excited. Like, oh my god, she's so cute. I love it so much. Like, what? No, oh my, I I love it. Like I'm disappointed that it's most likely we will not see it again. Maybe once or twice, but when will that happen? We won't see it again, you know? And for the final topic for this video, it seems that Spinel and Agate knows that Ametheo is Gibeon's grandson. Well, I suppose it's not shocking since they seem to be the intelligence part of like the five admin. Though I do wonder if Sango and Onyx know. Like in the episode with the Rikeriza fight, Sango say that, oh, Matthew is a favorite or something, but does she know? I'm curious. And then what? You know, what does them knowing this information mean? Like, did Spinel search for Matthew's father? And this is just my theory, but I'm thinking that president of the Exceed company, like Freed, used to work at. I think that's Matthew's father. Well, I have two reasons because I thought that he's gonna be Yotaro Okyayu. I don't forgot like Okyayu-san, like the Byakuya voice actor from Bleach and Kokushibo from Demon Slayer. I thought that gonna be his voice because of Akutsu in the Sasaki in Peeps anime. It's just that. But I forgot that Hassel is the one he voiced. But aside from that, that's kind of a me thing. But aside from that, it's because he has the Recurium. His company has the Recurium. And if he works for Gibeon, he used to work for Gibeon, he must know about the Recurium. And then, of course, Pinel doesn't do things like for only one reason. Whatever he does, it has multiple reasons for it, or it has multiple outcomes. And I think that he's there for not only for the Recurium but also for Ametheo's father. However, I am not 100% convinced by that. It's just my theory. But my other theory is that whoever ordered like the president of the Exceed company that stop the experimentation of this eternal blessing is Ametheo's father, because as I've mentioned, whoever Ametheo's father may be, if he already appeared or if he will appear, I think that he knows about the Recurium at least. And as I've mentioned, Spinel must know what he looks like. I don't know if he knows what he looks like, but he must be searching for him because of reasons, you know? And I just want to share, when the episode where Gibeon face reveal happened, I've got YouTube notifications about it, and I saw like the title and then Gibeon reveal, and I was so quick to swipe it out, but I saw his eyes, like, oh my god, that's Ametheo's eyes. I see it. I only saw the thumbnail for like 0.1 seconds, but I saw the eyes. I just want to say that I was so mad at I was spoiled. But that's it for this video. I didn't expect this to be this long. I honestly, this would be just like 12 minutes for both episodes, but this took longer. But I hope you enjoyed it. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that like Spinel, you are listening intently, like, but no, I seriously, if you watch this to the end, I really appreciate it, and see you guys next time. Though I'm sorry, I think this will be uploaded late, and yeah.